So that's the reason, I read that when, founders come and pitch, when you take the other side, you do a better job by explaining their concepts 100 times better than what a founder does. I presume that's the skill that probably, these acting classes gave you from Stanford, right?
Absolutely. So it's a combination of things. So what you're referring to, I think, is something that I do that is very popular when I do it as part of a workshop or when I do it as part of an accelerator program, which is one of the very first things that will happen is we'll ask people to give us their brief pitch, their 1 to 2 minute pitch. And then I'll take a few notes and then I will pitch it back to them. And almost invariably, not always, sometimes they do such a great job that it doesn't really need me to pitch. But usually I can pitch it and improve it greatly, like 10x, 15x, whatever, just make it much better using the techniques I have. Now, what are the techniques? Well, first of all, the willingness to do something quickly like that is comes as something that comes from the improv background. The willingness to be on stage, the willingness to feel comfortable without necessarily having known all the material in depth, right? So that is part of it. Just being willing to do it at all is a reflection of that improv background. But then the way I will tend to pitch, much of it is a reflection of the public speaking background, because what we teach in public speaking is the importance of creating a very simple structure and making sure that you convey that structure to people. So structuring your points, having specific bullets that you're going to hammer, the things that are going to stand apart, that's really part of the public speaking training. And then, of course, there's just the classic notion from Anders Ericsson, popularized by Malcolm Gladwell, of having the 10,000 hours of deliberate practice. Having been in the startup world for so long and heard so many pitches and made so many pitches myself, there are just a lot of tricks and techniques I've picked up along the way. I feel very comfortable doing it. And so it's relatively easy for me to say, well, I think that this point is really going to cause you to stand out and emphasize that. So it's something that I like to do. And it's been very effective over the years, and a lot of entrepreneurs, it's made a big impression on them.